What's good, my brothers and sisters? This your boy Hurricane giving you truth in its full form, revolutionary doctrine, nigga shy. And today I'm gonna talk to you about a book that have been reading for a long period of time. It's called the Book of Illumination, The Shaman Way of Healing by Alberto Valadio, PhD. He's a author, shaman, sage, and healer. Bad motherfucker. He talks about the seven deadly sins or the seven deadly emotions. He get off into brain science. He gets off into different stages of initiation and how to survive in the matrix. But unlocking who you are in order to do it. So the seven deadly sins are really seven deadly emotions according to shamans. See, the seven deadly sins was really created to get motherfuckers brainwashed into believing that there is a hell. During the times of I think his name was Dante Alighieri. He the one that wrote Dante's Inferno and Purgatory and Paradiso. Read those books if you can. But like for now, I want y'all to read the book called Illumination. And I'm getting off into like I think it's the first chapter. The first chapter talks about the traditional initiations that we all go through in life, and this is the order that we're supposed to go through them in. But some people go through it out of order, but we still come up to the final conclusion of waking up. So the first initiation that we go through at birth, is called birth. That's the first initiation. If you fail through the birth phase, when you get older, you will have this problem. You struggle with belonging, self-worth, and anger. You feel as if you don't belong in this world. And that's sometimes due to being born in a imperfect household. Back in traditional times, in ancient times, children were celebrated. Children was being born into this world and they were celebrated by the whole village because now we have a new member to get ready to become a king or a god or a natural born leader. But we live in a day and age where the powers that be has infiltrated our household and has caused division. So now we're born into a household that is not happy of us being here. We are unwanted. Some of us children are used as a pawn or a tool to control the other parent. Some of us are born just to be financial gain for the parent. So yes, they will grow older to struggle with belonging and self-worth, and they will be angry. That seven deadly sin is wrath. And this is my seven deadly sin. And I'm going to put that out there. I'm admitted it took a long time to get over this. Because I have to find out the source of my anger, the source of my pain. And it comes from birth, through the birth initiation. And wrath is healed by peace. And the seven deadly demon of wrath, which was attached to it, is called Ammon. And that connects with Amun Ra. But that's another story because you know how the powers that be taking our guys and be trying to put it with their pantheon. Nigga, Amen, Amen, Amun Ra, niggas all the same, nigga. But either way, Ammon is the god of wrath. But according to shamans, there is no demons. This is your inner ego, your inner wrath, and it's healed by peace. You must have a peace of mind. That's why I devoted my life to peace of mind and meditation, like the god Shiva. I try to detach myself from this world every chance I get. Now, the second initiation that we go through is called manhood or womanhood, depending on who you are. Now, during your manhood and womanhood initiation, if you fail at this initiation, this is your outcome. You become narcissistic, resentful about what you lack, and you are obsessed with power and materialism. So we all know what that seven deadly sin is. That seven deadly sin or seven deadly emotion is called greed. Greed, the seven deadly demon of greed, or the seven deadly demon god of greed, his name is Mammon. We can look through Hollywood and Vegas and see Mammon all through that bitch. But that seven deadly emotion is healed by generosity. Now the third initiation is called first love. Yeah, we all experience this first love. But if you fail at this first love initiation, this is your outcome. You will search in vain for a perfect partner. Yeah, you will be feeling lonely and incomplete. Have you heard that term? You complete me. Why the fuck would I complete you? Complete yourself. And most importantly, you're unable to have a sexual experience in which you surrender to intimacy. You know? That seven deadly sin is lust. That seven deadly emotion is lust. The seven deadly demon god of lust, his name is Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Lord Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Look at that. Yep. And to be healed by, like to be healed from lust, you must have purity of intent. Purity of intent, okay? Remember your first love. If you fail that shit, that means you in vain search for a perfect partner. Because you may know people like this. Feeling lonely and incomplete. Nah. Here we go. The next initiation is marriage. First comes love, then comes marriage. But if you fail your marriage initiation, this is your outcome. You are the eternal single. Ambivalent about relationships. You expect your partner to meet all your wants and needs. And you're unwilling to work at creating a genuine partnership. Those motherfuckers out here talking, man, dog, nigga, the next chick I get with, nigga, that bitch better do whatever I say. Yeah. We all know these types. There is no genuine partnership because we too busy fucking around and we keeping our options open. Yes, we expect our partner to meet all of our wants and needs. That's what the fuck we been through. Shit, nigga. But this seven deadly sin or seven deadly emotion is called sloth. The demon of sloth, his name is Belphegor. And to be healed by sloth, you must have courage. Don't be afraid to open up your heart. But also be cautious and be aware of who you letting in your heart. Because people could be still be stuck in the first love initiation, trying to go to the marriage initiation thinking they got over the first love initiation. But no, you still got lust in your heart. You still want to fuck all these hoes. But it is what it is. The fifth initiation is parenthood. You fail at parenthood, this is your outcome. Your outcome will be you will live through your child or your work, your projects, whatever the fuck you're working on. You'll be obsessing over outcomes, and you'll be envious of those who seem to have more options. You will even be envious of your own children. That seven deadly sin is envy, and I know we see that all over the place. There's even TV shows. Toddlers and Tiaras. Or the other pageant shows where the parents want to live through their kids. It could be in basketball. Like, it could be whatever. But that seven deadly sin or seven deadly emotion is called envy. And the seven deadly demon of envy, his name is the great Leviathan. Yep, the great Leviathan. And that is healed by compassion. You must be compassionate in order to get over that demon or that emotion. Now, the sixth initiation is called sagehood. This is when you're probably in your 30s or 40s, somewhere around this area. You fail this motherfucking initiation, you will succumb to this. You are crippled by a sense of scarcity and loss. The desire to regain what is no more. You consume more than you need in order to feel better about yourself. Those these motherfuckers talking about, man, back in the day, nigga, we had it like this, like that, like this, like that. But yeah, you consume more than you need in order to feel better about yourself. It's like, look, for example, nigga bought like 2 big bottles of Grey Goose, or 15 big bottles of motherfucking 1800, 30 big bottles of Hennessy, and it still ain't enough. Nigga, that's gluttony. But most people associate gluttony with a nigga eating all the time and getting fat and obese and shit. That's what they try to associate with it. Man, no, but it's the consumption of whatever. Smoking, drinking, fucking around, gambling, tricking, whatever. To consume more than you need to feel better about yourself. Crippled by the sense of scarcity and loss. So, oh my God, I might not have this shit. Let me get this shit now. But yep. The seven deadly sin or the seven deadly emotion of gluttony. His name is Beelzebub. And I know y'all seen that character before. Beelzebub. Hello, bub. Wolverine head ass. Anyway. That emotion or sin is healed by temperance. Okay? Now, the last initiation is called the Great Crossing. And this is the conclusion of this video. The Great Crossing. That means you're at the end of the road. You're at the old age. You made it. If you fail this initiation, you cling to unfinished business. You become arrogant and self-important and terrified of your own mortality. Those motherfuckers on their deathbed like, oh man, I should have did this. I should have did that. And we all know those type of people. And that's the seven deadly sin of pride. The seven deadly emotion of pride. And to get over pride, you must be humble. You must have humility. But the seven deadly demon of that motherfucker is Lucifer. That's the seven deadly sin of pride, and they put it all in the Bible. I mean, Paradise Lost. That's where they get that motherfucking Lucifer story from. Because that Lucifer story of him going against God and being cast out, that shit is not in the Bible. They got that shit from Paradise Lost. Look it up. Read the book. So, I was going to let y'all know, if y'all listening, paid attention to what it is, y'all may know these type of people, or y'all may be going through one of these initiations as we speak, because we all go through it. Because we all have been through it. And the only way to wake up, we gotta understand who our enemy is. Yes, we know the enemy is out there in the battlefield, but behind closed doors, we are our own worst enemy. So I want everybody to read this book called Illumination, The Shaman Way of Healing by Alberto Velardio. Peace.